is the origin, and the point A is 2, minus 3 and 3, and B point is minus 2, 3, minus 3. So 0, A, 2, minus 3, 3. B minus 2, 3, minus. Okay, so welcome to VEDHA online classes. VEDHA online classes is providing the live online classes for intermediate, IIT-JEE, BITSAT, and EAMCET, as well as for the cbse students. So today we are going to discuss how to get good marks. Okay, how to pass easily, how to pass in one day. Okay, how to score more marks up to 75 by 75. Okay, so within one day, how to revise maximum number of methods, maximum number of questions. Okay, so first we have to, for that we have to search in YouTube for VEDHA online classes. After that, just you go to the playlist. Okay, open the playlist, and in the playlist just search for the subject whatever you require, MATHS-2A. So for example, I am taking the MATHS-2A, and in this MATHS-2A playlist, just open the video. And whatever the video you want, just you click on that, and now once we'll try to revise. Okay, how we have the videos and what videos we have here. Okay, so here 0. This is one of the most important question. This is one of the most important question from the complex number. If x plus iy is equals to, if x plus iy is equals to 1 divided by 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta, then show that is equals to, then show that 4x square minus 1 is equals to 0. This is the question here. Okay, so just once observe here. So in this question, okay, so what is important here, whenever we have a complex number, whenever we have a complex number in the denominator, okay, I in the denominator, we have to rationalize it. We have to rationalize it. Okay, so here we are doing the same thing here. What is meant by rationalizing? So here we take the conjugate, we multiply and divide by the conjugate. Okay, what is conjugate? What is conjugate? 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta. 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta. Here 1 plus cos theta is a real part, and I sin theta is the imaginary part. I sin theta is the imaginary part. Okay, between the real and imaginary part, we may have plus or minus. Change the sign. Okay, so that means that is a conjugate. If we change the sign, that is conjugate. We multiply and divide by the conjugate. Okay, so that means 1 plus cos theta plus I sin theta we have. So multiply and divide by minus I sin theta. 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta. Multiplied and divided. Okay, so after that the numerator is as it is. So 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta minus I sin theta whole divided by a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. A square, that is 1 plus cos theta whole square minus b square. We have the explanation like this. Here we are rationalizing here. Here we are rationalizing, in this question we are rationalizing means we have to change the sign here. Whatever the sign we have here positive, so we change the sign and we multiply and divide. Always remember, whenever we, okay, so rationalize, we use a plus b into a minus b formula, a square minus b square. Okay, so and here we use the same formula here. We use the same formula. After that, okay, so and here we applied, okay, so 1 plus cos theta whole square minus I sin theta whole square. Okay, so 1 plus cos theta whole square, a plus b whole square here. 1 plus cos theta whole square is nothing but a plus b whole square. So we are applying a plus b whole square, a square plus b square plus 2ab, and minus I square sin square theta. Okay, so now here one of the most important formula concept okay, so is I square is equals to minus 1. Okay, this is one of the most important formula we are going to use in the complex number problems. Okay, so by using this formula, okay, so I square is equals to minus 1 value, we are going to eliminate, okay, I complex number from the denominator. Okay, so just watch the videos, and with these videos you have to practice. Okay, so keep the videos in front of you just to play, and okay, so just you practice like this. Okay, so x plus iy is equals to 1 plus cos theta minus I sin theta divided by 2 into 1 plus cos theta. This denominator is applicable for both. Okay, so both the terms, for left side term as well as right side term. Okay, if you separate them, okay, so we are getting the first term like this, and second term. For second term also, we have to take the denominator. Okay, so here we can cancel 1 plus cos theta, 1 plus cos theta, so that we get 1 by 2. So by equating the real parts, I am equating only real parts. Okay, so if we equate the real parts, then what we get here? So x is equals to 1 by 2. X is equal to 1 by 2. So that means 2x is equals to 1, and 2x whole square is equals to 1. So 2x whole square means 4x square is equals to 1, and 4x square minus 1 is equals to 0. What we have to prove here? 4x square minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay, so check it once. What we have to prove here? So 4x square minus 1 is equals to 0. And if we go to the other questions, okay, so just like this, we have the explanation here. And if you go to the next video, this is from the probability. This question, okay, so we have from the probability, and from probability we are going to discuss addition theorem. Okay, so what is the addition theorem? Okay, so addition theorem is one of the most important compulsory question. So how we get the question? State and prove addition theorem on probability, or sometimes you will give the statement also. So how give the statement? If A and B are two events of a random experiment and P is the probability function, then prove that probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Okay, so this is the question here. So how do we solve this question? Okay, so just once if you play the video, so state and prove the addition theorem on probability. But mostly he'll ask state and marks for writing statement also. Okay, that's so sometimes we'll ask the statement, so we have to write the state. Comma B are probability of A plus probability of A intersection B. Probability of A intersection B is equals to 5. Okay, so probability of A intersection B is equals to, okay, whenever the A and B are the space between A and B. Okay, here we have two possibilities. Okay, so one is if A intersection B is not equal to pi, if A intersection B is equal to pi. If it is equal to 5, then the intersection, the common part is 0. There is no common part between the A and B. So that's why A intersection B is equals to 0. Okay, so there is no common elements here. Okay, so that means probability of A union B, the total probability. Okay, so if we combine the probability of A as well as B, then we get the probability of A probability plus probability of B separately. Okay, since okay, so we don't have the common area, there is no common part for both. Okay, they are disjoint. A and B are disjoint. Okay, so here adding or subtracting 0. That's why I'm just subtracting 0 here. Now after that, in place of 0, I am going to write probability of A intersection B. So that means we get it as probability of A union B is equals to, I'm going to write probability of here. So just we are subtracting 0. Okay, so and that 0, in place of 0, if you write probability of A intersection B, okay, so we are going to prove the addition theorem. Okay, so once check it once here. What we have to prove? Probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Okay, so that means we are writing 0, simply writing 0, and okay, so in place of 0, writing the probability of A intersection B. So it is only, okay, so the required solution, required proof. Okay, this is the case 1. This is the case 1 here. Okay, and after that, what we have the case, the intersection part is okay, so not there. That's why the probability is 0. Okay, so is it proved or not? A and B both are disjoint. Okay, so we becomes probability of A minus. Okay, so another case, if we take the another case, A intersection B is not equal to pi. If they are not equal to pi, okay, means they are intersecting. Okay, if one set is inside the other. Okay, here we have the set A and set B. Okay, these two are the events here. We have some common part is there. Okay, we have some common part between A and B. So A union B is the union of disjoint sets A minus B and B. A minus B means only A part. Okay, so once observe this shaded part. Okay, so only A, okay, and B. If we combine only A as well as B, then we get the A intersection, the total part. Okay, so that means these two are the disjoint sets. That's why intersection part is 0. Intersection part 0 means probability of A union B is equals to probability of A minus B plus probability of B. It is probability of B, and A is okay, so union of two disjoint sets again. Okay, if you take the A set is also union of two disjoint sets, that is A minus B means this part as well as A intersection B, this part. Okay, so that is nothing but, okay, so that is nothing but, okay, so here A minus B and A intersection B. We have A minus B and A intersection B. So it is a combination of the union of, if we union these, if we combine these two, we get the A. We get the set A. Is it clear? Are you following? Okay, so now probability
Yes.
of A, probability of A, probability
Yes,
of A is equals to probability of A minus B union A intersection B. Okay, means we are combining this, union of these two is A. Okay, and these two are disjoint sets. That's why, okay, so the probability of A minus B plus probability of A intersection B gives probability of A, gives probability of A. Okay, and probability of A minus B is equals to probability of A minus B is equals to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. This is the equation 2, and equation 1 is probability of A union B is equals to probability of A minus B plus probability of B. So now we have to substitute probability of A minus B value, A minus B value, okay, from equation 2, substituting equation 2 in place of, okay, probability of A minus B in equation 1. Okay, so now if we substitute, then what we get here? Then what we get here? So probability of A union B is equals to probability of A union B is equals to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B plus probability of B. Okay, this is probability of A minus B value substituted here. Okay, so just rearrange them, write them in the order here. So probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So from case 1 and case 2, probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. So hence the addition theorem is proved. Understood? Do you have any doubts still here?
No, sir.
Okay. So now,
Can you explain one more time?
Hello,
yes,
sir.
Lina. Yes, yes. Tell me, Lina.
Can you explain one more time, sir?
See, this is one of the most important question. Okay. What, ma?
Can you explain one more time, sir?
One more. Once again.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 Sure. Sure. Okay. Here, addition theorem is one of the most important theorem. Compulsory. Compulsory. Okay. So we may get the question. Okay, like this: state and prove addition theorem on probability. State and prove addition theorem on probability. We may get the theorem question either like this, sometimes he may give the question as a definite. Okay, so or he may give the statement as a question here. Okay, so statement we have to prove the statement. We have to prove the statement. Okay, so what is the statement? If a statement is not given, we have to write the statement. What is the statement here? If A and B are two events of a random experiment and P is the probability function, then prove that probability of A union B is equals to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Okay, so this is the given statement. Or okay, so we have to write the statement. After writing the statement, we have to solve this. We have to prove this theorem. Okay, so in two cases, case 1 and case 2. What is case 1? If A and B are okay not intersecting, A intersection B is pi, A intersection B is pi, null set. Okay, then how to prove this? If A and B are intersecting, how to prove that? Okay, this is the concept here. If A intersection B is equals to pi, if A intersection B is equal to pi, then okay, what is the probability here? Probability formula. Probability. What is the probability formula? Number of favorable events divided by total number of events. Total number of events. Favorable events is nothing but probability of n of A intersection B. Number of elements present in the A intersection B divided by total number of events. Whenever we take the number of events, common elements. Okay, so in the A intersection B, there is no common part here. There is no common part. That is nothing but 0. 0 by something is 0. Okay, always if the intersection part is 0, then probability is 0. If two sets are disjoint sets, then the probability is 0. Then the probability is 0. Okay, that's here. Probability of A union B. I want the probability of A union B. Probability of A union B means, okay, I want the total probability. Total probability means A and B are complete disjoint. Disjoint means, okay, probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B only. Okay, and probability of A union B, I am writing as it is again, probability of A plus probability of B minus 0. Can we write 0? We can add 0, we can subtract 0. 0 means, okay, so value, okay, we don't have a value for 0, that's why we can add 0, subtract 0. Okay, so in place of 0, we can write probability of A intersection B. We can write probability of A intersection B. Okay, so that means probability of A intersection B. Okay, so I am replacing with, okay, so 0 replacing with probability of A intersection B. Okay, since it is 0. since the probability of A intersection B value is 0. Okay, what we have to prove? What we have to prove? Probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. We have to prove that only. So it is proved. Okay, it is proved in one case only. If they are disjoint, they are not intersecting. One is away from the other. Okay, in that case it is proved. Okay, so if you want another case, another case, then case 2. Case 2 is if A intersection B is not equal to 5, means we have some part, common part, we have some common area. Okay, they are intersecting. They are intersecting. In this case, how to prove this? Okay, so A union B is a union of two disjoint sets. Again, A minus B. A minus B means, always remember, okay, this is A, this is A. From A, we have to subtract completely B. Okay, that means, okay, even though it is present in the A, we have to, okay, so subtract that part. We have to subtract that part. Okay, means we have to eliminate this part here. We have to eliminate that part. Means only A. A minus B is only A. This is A minus B and this is A intersection B and the full part is B. Okay, so A union B is the union of disjoint sets A minus B and B. Probability of A union B is equals to probability of A union B is equals to probability of A minus B plus probability of B. Probability of B. Okay, A is a union of two disjoint sets. Again, okay, A is the set A. If we take the set A, this set A is also combination of two disjoint sets. One is A minus B. This part is A minus B. Okay, and another part, this part is A intersection B. Okay, if we combine these two disjoint sets, we get the complete A. We get the complete A. So that means probability of A is equals to or without probability, just set wise also we can write it. A is equals to A minus B union A intersection B. Okay, if we take the union of this A minus B and A intersection B, we get A. We get A. So probability, if we okay, apply probability on both sides, probability of A is equals to probability of A minus B union A intersection B. A minus B union A intersection B. Okay, so now probability of A is equals to probability of A minus B, this first one, plus union becomes plus here. Union becomes plus. Okay, so plus probability of A intersection B. Okay, here A minus B and A intersection B both are disjoint sets. Both are disjoint sets. Since both are disjoint sets, okay, so we can add those two sets here. Okay, the probability of, okay, so these two sets addition gives the probability of A. Okay, so I want the probability of A minus B. I want the probability of A minus B. So send this probability of A intersection B that side. So probability of A minus B is equals to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B. This is equation 2. This equation 2, okay, probability of A minus B part, I am going to substitute in place of this. Okay, in this equation 1, okay, I am going to substitute equation 2. Okay, so then probability of A minus probability of A intersection B, okay, so plus probability of B, we get like that. We get like that. Okay, so once look at this. Okay, once look at this here. Probability of A union B is equals to probability of A minus probability of A intersection B plus probability of B. Okay, and probability of A union B, we want just rearranging them. Just I am rearranging probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. From case 1 and case 2, probability of A union B is equal to probability of A plus probability of B minus probability of A intersection B. Hence, it is proved. Hence, it is proved. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Understood, sir.
Okay. So now once we'll go to the next video, next question from the playlist. Okay, so this is also from the probability chapter. Okay, so and question number 34 from the board model paper 2022. Okay, long answer question. Okay, this is LAQ, long answer question. 7 into 6, 5 factors divided by 5 factorial, that is 5 into 4 into 3. Okay, once we'll look at the question. Okay, and so what we have here, what is the question? If 5 bulbs are selected at random, here the question is, okay, in a box containing 15 bulbs, 5 are defective. If 5 bulbs are selected at random from the box, then find the probability of the event, okay, that none of them is defective, only one of them is defective, at least one of them is defective. Okay, how many bulbs are given here? How many bulbs are given? Total 15 bulbs are given. Okay, in that 15 bulbs, how many defective bulbs are there? 5 defective bulbs are there. Okay, how many non-defective good bulbs or non-defective bulbs? Non-defective are good. Okay, so non-defective bulbs are 15 minus 5 is equals to 10. Okay, so 10 are non-defective bulbs. 10 are non-defective bulbs. Okay, so after finding the non-defective bulbs, so what he is asking? N of S, total number of ways. What he is asking, total number of ways for this okay question. So now we have to select like sample space. Now we have to select 5 bulbs. We have to select the 5 bulbs from 15 bulbs. How many ways are there? Okay, so now the total number of ways for selecting 5 bulbs from 15 bulbs, 15C5. Always remember. Okay, so how many bulbs are given? 15 bulbs are given. How many bulbs we need? 5 bulbs. So that means 15C5. 15C5 gives you the total number of ways. Total number of ways. Okay, so after that, what is the question here? None of them is defective. What is the first question in this? None of them is defective. If the none of the bulb is defective, okay, we want the total number of non-defective bulbs. Non-defective or good bulbs. How many non-defective bulbs are there? So we have 10 non-defective bulbs are there. Total number of ways, okay, for selecting 5 bulbs from 10 non-defective. We don't want defective. Okay, leave the other 5 defective bulbs, and from this 10 only we have to select now. From this 10 only we have to select now. So total number of ways from 10 non-defective bulbs, we have to select 5 non-defective, 5 out of 5, all non-defective only. So 10C5, 10C5, probability of non-defective is equals to favorable events divided by total number of events, sample space. That means 10C5 divided by 10C5 divided by, okay, so N of S, that means, okay, so 15C5 total. Okay, 15 bulbs we have. From 15 bulbs we are selecting 5. That is total possibilities. Okay, so and 10C5 means 10C5. Whenever we have the combinations like this, 10C5 like this, so multiply all the factors descending order, 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 like this in descending order, divided by, okay, so we have 5 here, so that means 5 factorial, whole divided by 15C5 also like that only, 15 into 14 into 13 into 12 into 11 divided by 5 factorial. We can cancel the 5 factorial and 5 factorial. Okay, so we have in the both numerator and denominator, and after cancellation we are going to get 12 divided by 1 143. Okay, so the numerator part we have to cancel, and denominators direct cancel. Okay, after that the second question. Okay, what is second question here? The second question is only one of them is defective. Only one of them is defective. Means we want one defective bulb, other four non-defective bulbs. Okay, so that for that what we have to do? We have to select like that. The selection process must be like that. Okay, so here if we take this, we select one defective bulb from 5 defective bulbs, and 4 non-defective bulbs we have to select from, okay, the total 10 non-defective. 10 non-defective are there. From the 10 we have to select 4. From this 5 defective we have to select 1 defective. Okay, total number of ways n of a is equals to 5c1. 5c1. From 5 we are selecting 1, so 5c1. From 10 we are selecting 4, that is 10c4. 10c4. Okay, if you multiply 5c1 is 5 only, nc. Okay, so 1 is equals to n only. Okay, so 5c1 value is 5. Okay, and 10c4, 10 into 9 into 8 into 7. Okay, we have to write the 4 numbers in the descending order from the given number. Okay, and 4 factorial in the denominator. Okay, so that after that we cancel the terms, and finally we are getting 1050. 1050. So here by n of s. N of s. Okay, what is n of s? What he is asking, this is out of 15 bulbs we are selecting 5. So the probability 5 it is. So that the probability of one of them is defective. Probability of A, okay, is equals to n of A, total possibilities. Okay, favorable events to A divided by total number of, okay, so events. Okay, that means this 1050 divided by 10c5. 1050 divided by 10c5. So I am expanding this 10c5 value, okay, and simplifying here, so that we are getting, okay, so the final answer as 50 divided by 143. 50 divided by 143. After that, the third question. What is the third one here? At least one of them is defective. At least I want one defective bulbs. Okay, so always remember complement. We are taking the concept of complement. Okay, so how what is complement here? Probability of A plus probability of A complement is equals to 1. The total probability is always equal to 1. Okay, and A probability and complement of that A probability is equals to 1. Okay, so probability of at least one of them is defective is equals to 1 minus probability of none of them is defective. All non-defective, if we subtract, then okay, in the remaining, okay, so we may get 1 defective bulb or 2 defective bulb or 3 defective or 4 defective. Okay, so like this, so we have to subtract all none of the defective bulbs. Okay, it may be 5 defective bulbs also. 5 defective bulbs also. That means, okay, so 1 minus 12 divided by 143. The first option, first one. Okay, he gave in the first question. So that means, okay, that means 131 divided by 143. Okay, these many possibility out of 143, 131 possibilities for defective. At least one of them is defective. Okay, it may be 1 defective or 2 defective or 3 defective or 4 defective or, okay, so 5 out of 5 also defective. Okay, so none of them defective, we are subtracting from that. Okay, so this is the required solution. Okay. So next, do you have a dream of scoring up to? Next, if you go to the next one. Okay, so next video. Okay, this is from the probability. This question is also from the, okay, probability. So here, and important. I am taking important question, most important. A, B, C. One of the most important question. A, B, C are 3 horses in a race. The probability of A to win the race is twice that of B, and the probability of B is twice that of C. What are the probabilities of A, B, and C to win the race. A, B, and C to win the race. Okay. So now here, let A, B, C are the three horses. Okay. And here A, B, C are the three horses. We are taking the same. Okay. A, B, C for representing the events. A, B, C are the events of, okay, A, B, C horses to win the race. Okay. According to the given data, probability of A is equals to 2 into probability of B, means twice that of B. Okay, means A winning possibility is double than A, or double than probability of B. Okay, and what about the B winning probability? B is twice that of C. Okay, that means probability of B is equals to 2 into probability of C. Okay, so double. Okay, so when we compare the C and B horses, B possibility for winning the race is double than the C. Okay, that means if we double the probability of C, then we get the, okay, probability of B. Okay, now probability of A is equals to 2 into probability of B, and probability of B is equals to 2 into probability of C, 2 into probability of C. Okay, so that means 2 into 2 times is 4 times, 4 into probability of C. Okay, means we are trying to convert the probability of A, probability of B, probability of C, all in terms of C. Here, A, B, C, all the three horses are different horses. There is no common horse. Okay, all are disjoint sets. That means, okay, so probability of A union B union C is equal to probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C. Okay, the total probability of S is equals to probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C. Okay, A union B union C probability is equal to probability of S sample space, total probability only. And already we know that the total probability is 1. Total, okay, probability so is 1. Means we can write this as is, okay. So probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C is equals to 1. Okay, the total probability is equals to 1. Okay, so now probability of A means 4 times of probability of C. Probability of B is 2 times of probability of C. Probability of C is probability of C as it is. Okay, and this is equal to 1. So 4 times of probability of C plus 2 times of probability of C plus 1 time of probability of C. Total 7 times of probability of C is equals to 1. So probability of C is equals to 1 by 7, means C winning possibility out of 7, 1 time, okay, it will win. Out of 7 times, okay, so the C win the race. Okay, the horse C will win the race. And if you take, okay, substitute this probability of C value, in equation. Okay, so 2, then probability of B is equals 2 into probability of C, that is 2 into 1 by 7 means 2 by 7. And if you substitute this probability of C in equation 3, probability of A is equals to 4 into probability of C, that means 4 into 1 by 7. Okay, that is 4 by 7. Here it is very simple math, you can understand easily. Okay, the C winning probability, check it once. Out of 7 times, 1 time the C horse will win. Double means out of 7 times, 2 times B will win the race. Okay, and out of 7 times, 4 times A will win the race. Double. When we compare B and C, double. When we compare C and B, double. Okay, so total how many times? Okay, here 1 time C is winning, 2 times okay, B is winning, and 4 times. Total 7 times. Okay, is it compulsory? So probability is not guarantee here. Probability is nothing but it is complete guessing. Probability means it is completely guessing only. Of A, B, C horses. And whenever you are preparing with the playlist, you can increase or decrease the speed, playlist speed. Okay, so here probability of A is settings 4 by 7. Just you can take the playlist speed. Okay, so you can change 1.5, 1.25 or normal speed. Like final answer. This is the required. This is the required final answer. Understood? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you have any doubt? No. Okay. So we'll go to the question. Next question. Okay. This question from the quadratic expression. Quadratic expressions. And this is a compulsory question. Range.
Okay. So here we have 3x plus 1
range.
is there, so multiply with x plus 1.
Compulsory
and
we
we
get
have
a
x plus
question from the range concept.
3x plus 1
From
into
the-
3x plus 1 does not lie between 1 and 4
Okay,
if
so
x
range
is real.
concept. What is the question
If x is
here?
real.
What is the question
plus 1,
here?
1
Okay,
divided by
so just look at the question. Show that 1 divided by 3x plus 1 plus 1 divided by x plus 1 minus 1 divided by 3x plus 1 into x plus 1 does not lies between 1 and 4 if x is real. If x is real. Okay, here always remember, whenever we have the question like this, okay, in other questions, okay, so, and this question, we have small difference between the other question and this question. Okay. Okay, so if you take the other questions, direct we consider it as y and we simplify. But in this question, okay, we have to simplify the given function also. Okay, so this is the given function here, 1 divided by 1 divided by 3x plus 1 plus 1 divided by x plus 1 minus 1 divided by 3x plus 1 into x plus 1 is equals to y. Okay, in this question, take the LCM. What is LCM here? 3x plus 1 into x plus 1 is the LCM. Is the LCM. Okay, so 3x plus 1 into x plus 1 is the LCM. Just okay, so here we have 3x plus 1, so multiply by with x plus 1. Here we have x plus 1, multiply with 3x plus 1 into 1 is 3x plus 1, and we have both the factors. Okay, whatever we have in the LCM, so we write it as it is, minus 1 is equals to y. Is equal to y. Okay, so after that we have to take the numerator part and just plus 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled in this. Plus 1 and minus 1 gets cancelled. So 3x plus x is 4x plus 1 divided by 3x plus 1 into x plus 1 is equals to y. Okay, so here, from here, the other questions will start from here. Other questions will start from here. So here 1 or 2 steps extra when compare other questions and this question. Okay, does not lies and lies between. Okay, and find the range related to this type of questions we are going to get in this method. And if you are perfect with one question, one solution, almost, okay, so you can solve any question in this model. Okay, compulsory you are going to get the question, no doubt at all. Okay, so now okay, so if we go to the next step, so I'm sending this denominator to right side, so that side divided, that's why it will multiply in the right side. So 3x plus 1 into x plus 1. Okay, multiply. Okay, so we are getting, okay, by multiplying 3x square plus 3x plus x plus 1, like that we get. Okay, always remember, this is very important step. This step is very, very important. Most of the students will do mistake here. Very important. Be careful whenever you write this step. Be careful. Okay, what you have to do here, how to write this step. Okay, how to get the correct answer. Okay, means first you multiply inside. After multiplying, always remember, after multiplying, okay, always remember, here always you have to think about ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, that means you have to write x square term, x term and constant, like that only write it. And remember that y is also considered, think as constant. Think as constant. Okay, so that means here I am sending all these terms to, all the left side terms I am sending to right side. So 3yx square, 4yx and plus y, the first right side 3 terms as it is, and plus 4x, so plus 1 becomes minus 4x and minus 1 equal to 0. Okay, after that, okay, so here this step is important. This step is only important. Okay, here what to take common. Okay, so what to take common. Okay, so we can take, okay, so if you think we can take, okay, so in these two terms y is common, in these two terms x is common, okay, and in these two terms x is common, like that. Okay, sometimes 4x common in these two terms. So what to take common? So here most of the students will do the mistake. So always remember, okay, so think about the general quadratic equation, and okay, so if you remember that, then it is easy. Okay, always take x square common, no other terms, whatever it is, just okay, so keep it inside, write it inside. Okay, x square term and x term, x common. Okay, so and 4 also we are taking common, we are taking 4 also as common. Okay, so here x square also I am taking common as well as x, and whatever the terms are remaining here, the y minus 1, it is constant, here. Okay, so we are comparing with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 by comparing with the general equation, okay, then okay, so what we get here, so a value, okay, x square coefficient a value 3y, y square x coefficient, okay, so is 4 into y minus 1, c is y minus 1. Okay, and given that okay, x is real, if x is real or x belongs to R, then discriminant b square minus 4ac value is always greater than or equals to 0, that means 4 into y minus 1 whole square, b value, here it is b value, okay, b square minus 4ac greater than or equal to 0. Okay, a minus b whole square formula here. This square is applicable for both, remember here. Okay, 4 square 16 and y minus 1 whole square a square plus b square minus 2ab, 4 3 is 12, 12y into y, 12y into minus 1. So okay, so and after that, okay, even after this, so here what we have to do here after this step, here we have to form a quadratic equation, or inequation. Okay, so based on possibility we take common. Here 4 is possible to take common, so 4 is we took 4 outside common. Okay, so now 4 into y square minus 5y plus 4 greater than or equals to 0. If we take common, then the values, the coefficients become smaller. If the coefficients become smaller, then finding factors becomes more easy. And after this, most of the students will get stuck here also. Okay, so here how to write this? This is very, very important. This is very, very important step. Okay, so whenever you have, okay, equal to greater than or equal to 0 or less than or equal to 0, whatever you get, take equal to 0, assume equal to 0, solve it, find the roots. Okay, find the roots. After finding the zeros, after finding the roots, after finding the x values, apply the condition for greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 0. Let I am taking here equal to 0 concept here, and okay, so 4 into y square, 4y square. 4y square means factors are 1 into 4 or 4 into 1. Okay, so I want 5 in the middle. So minus 1 minus 4 becomes gives minus 5, minus 4y minus 1y. Okay, if you take y common, y into y minus 4 and minus 1 common, y minus 4, y minus 4, y minus 4. Okay, so is common. Okay, that means y minus 1, y minus 4. Okay, when the product is 0, okay, product of two factors 0 here. If the product is 0, then either first factor is 0 or second factor 0. Y minus 4 is equal to 0. That means y is equal to 4. Y minus 1 is equal to 0 or y is equals to 1. Okay, here always remember, always remember. Okay, why we change it like this? Why we change it like this? Here, I am writing the y is equal. Okay,
If you take y minus 4 common, then y minus 1 is equals to 4 or y is equals to 1. Okay, always better to write the smaller value left side, bigger value right side, so that we can apply the condition easily. Okay, I'm writing the y is equals to 1 or y is equals to 4, smaller value left side and bigger value right side. Whenever we have the greater than, understood here, so smaller value write it in the left side and bigger value write it in the right side, so that it will be easy for you, okay, for writing the values for the inequation. Whenever we have the inequation, it is easy for you, so you can write it easily. Now we are taking the inequation, given inequation. Okay, so that means y square minus 5y plus 4 greater than or equals to 0. This is the inequation here. Okay, for this inequation, if we apply, how to apply this? How do we apply this? Remember here, okay, whenever we have greater than or equal to, okay, symbol, for bigger value we write the same symbol, greater than or equal to symbol we have to write for, okay, bigger value. For smaller value we have to write the, okay, so opposites, less than or equal to symbol. And okay, so if we take the number line here, so we get it like this. For example, this is 1 and this is 4. The values including here greater than or equal to is there, including the 4. Okay, we have to take right side of this, more than this. All the values are more than this, and all the values whatever we have here less than this also, less than this. Okay, that means minus infinity to 1 union 4 to infinity, 4 to infinity. What is the range here? He is asking the range or lies between, does not lies between. The like that he will ask the question. Okay, so now the range. Okay, if we take the range here, the range is okay, so if we ask the range, we have to write it like this: y belongs to minus infinity to 1 union 4 comma infinity, 4 comma infinity. What is the range here? Okay, so minus infinity to and 4 comma infinity. So that means the range of the given f of x does not lies between 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay, so do you, any more doubts? Then please like and share with your friends and subscribe and activate the bell icon for getting the
Sir.
expression form. Okay, so that is nothing but x square term, x term constant. Okay, so what about the y?
Hello, sir.
Okay, yes, this question is also similar to this. This question is also similar to this. Okay, so if you have any doubt okay, related to the previous question or this question, you ask me so that I'll clarify.
Sir, the live is a little bit slow, sir.
Yes. Little delay in the live.
Yeah.
Okay, so just so related to this model, do you have any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so Lena, you asked the doubt. Okay, so quadratic expressions range. This is also very important question, most important question, most important method. Okay, if x is real, then prove that x divided by x square minus 5x plus 9 lies between 1 and minus 1 by 4. Okay, whenever he gives the question like this, we have to consider the given function is equal to y. Okay, x divided by x square minus 5x plus 9 is equals to y. Okay, so to send it to that side, it will multiply and okay, so then multiply inside and okay, so form a quadratic equation. Okay, form a quadratic equation and compare with ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Okay, so we have to compare, we have to write in that form x square common, x common and constant separately. Y term also remember that. Okay, so it is constant. Consider, think that, okay, so y is a constant. Y is a constant. Okay, so and after that we write the ABC values, and given that x is real, okay, and x belongs to R. Okay, if it x is real or x belongs to R, discriminant delta value b square minus 4ac value is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, we'll substitute a, b, c values and greater than or equal to symbol we apply. and this is important one. This is very, very important step here. After that, here we, okay, so we are getting the equation here. This is the equation. After this, whatever the step we are going to apply, this is most important, most important. Okay, so why here multiplying by minus? Okay, multiplying by minus on both sides, greater than or equal to changes to less than or equal to. Very, very important concept here. Okay, so whenever we multiply by minus, whenever we multiply by minus, okay, we have to change the sign. We have to change the sign. Okay, so 2 from less than or greater than or equals to 2, less than or equal to. Okay, for example, here 10 is less than 50. Just I am trying to give you general example. 10 is less than 50. Okay, is it correct or not? 10 is smaller, 50 is bigger. Okay, so which side open? That side is bigger value. That side value is bigger here. And if you multiply by minus on, okay, both sides, okay, minus 10 and minus 50. Okay, which is bigger, which is smaller? In negative sign, whenever we have negative sign, smaller value is bigger, bigger value is smaller. Okay, so here minus 10, minus 50, which is bigger? Minus 10 is bigger. Okay, if we change the sign, then only it will satisfy. Otherwise, we get the wrong answer. Otherwise, we get the wrong answer. Okay, so be careful. Okay, whenever we have the sign like that, means okay, greater than became less than, and we have to find out the factors. We have to find out the factors, and always remember, whenever we have the inequation, take the equation and solve it. Take the equation and find out the factors or roots. Okay, we are taking equation here and we are finding the roots. One is y is equals to 1, another one is y is equals to minus 1 by 11. Already I told you, write the smaller value left side, bigger value right side, so that writing, applying in the inequation becomes easy for you. Easy for you. Okay, so that's why I written minus 1 by 11 smaller value, left side y is equals to 1 is bigger value. Always negative values are smaller than the positive values. Very simple. Okay, and fractions also. Okay, here now how to apply, okay, the same condition, how to apply, okay, for this inequation, less than or equal to. Whenever we have less than or equal to symbol, okay, always remember write the smaller value, less than or equal to, same less than or equal to symbol, then y, then write the bigger value. Okay, it lies between. If you take the number line, okay, here we have just minus 1 by 11 and here it is 1. Okay, it lies between, including these two values. Including these two values, we have to take all the values. We have to take all the values. Just remember anything. Okay, even if you, okay, so remember the graph, then it is easily, even though if you forget in the exam, you can write it. That is, what is the range here? Range is minus 1 by 11 comma 1. If you ask the only range, we write like this. And particularly, okay, so what he is asking the question, okay, what does it mean here? So it starts from minus 1 by 11 and okay, so we can take the values of y or range values up to 1. Okay, less than 1 and more than 1 by 11. Okay, means it lies between minus 1 by 11 and 1. Okay, therefore, what is the final answer here? Therefore, okay, so the range, the given function range lies between minus 1 by 11 and 1. Minus 1 by 11 and 1. So what is the question here? So we have to prove that. Okay, so it lies between minus 1 by 11 and 1. Okay, this is only the required solution. Okay, so prepare well. Okay, so with the playlist. X plus IY is equals to. Okay. Welcome to VEDHA online classes. VEDHA online classes is providing the live online tuitions for intermediate, cbse, EAMCET, IIT-JEE, BITSAT. If you want the good marks in these exams, then please like and share with your friends and subscribe and So do you have any doubts, ma, in this till here? So what you have to do if you want to score more marks, if you want to get the good marks, okay, what you have to do? Okay, so just you open the playlist and practice with the playlist. Practice with the playlist. Okay, so open one video and practice. Okay, that question, be perfect with that. Be perfect with that. Okay. So that easily you can get the pass. Okay, so pass guarantee, no doubt at all, and you can score up to 75 by 75. Okay, if you watch all the videos and okay, so not only just watching the question and by hearing the question, you have to remember the formula and concept. You have to learn conceptually. Even though if you get the similar type of question, you have to attempt it. You have to attempt it, and if you want to get more marks, okay, more marks, good marks in the board exam, what we have to do? How to write in the exam? First, we have to write all the easy questions, well-known question. Whatever the questions, you are perfect. Okay, first you attempt those questions. After that, okay, whatever the questions are little doubt, medium level questions, whatever the questions will take little bit more time, those questions you attempt it afterwards. And whatever the questions are doubtful, unknown questions, doubtful questions, you write it. Okay, so little bit hard questions you write in the ending. Complete unknown questions. Okay, even though they are complete unknown, you try to attempt all the question, each and every question, attempt it. Okay, write the question number, write the given data, and then try. Sometimes what happens, whenever you are trying for the solution, then you will get some ideas. Okay, okay, something will come to your mind. Okay, so you prepared okay, so the similar method you prepared, okay, someday. Okay, so and on someday, okay, so your lecturer explained that method. Okay, so you will get some ideas. Okay, apply that. If it is wrong, okay, so no need to worry. Okay, wrong or right, that is the duty of the, okay, so okay, so evaluator, whatever he, okay, so if it is correct, you will get the marks. If it is wrong, you will, okay, so give the wrong, and there is no negative marking for you. Even though it is wrong, there is no negative marking. Okay, that's why each and every question, each and every method, most of the times, whatever you feel, I thought this is wrong, or doubtful methods, okay, most of the times it will be correct. That's why you put it on the paper. Whenever you put it on the paper, then only you will get it. Otherwise you can't score. You can't score. Okay, so do you have any more doubts?
No, sir.